Good morning, afternoon, or evening, as the case may be in your part of the world. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Zen Archer. And I have a little announcement for you. I am a flaming heterosexual man. I like women. I really enjoy women. I like seeing the ladies dance around in the thongs, and I dig going to the beach and watching the Hooters. It's cool. It's just cool. I love the fact that in our country I can marry one of those and have it for my very own. And I think that is cool. And you know what else I think is cool is that I can scratch and fart and do whatever I want to do because I'm a male and I'm heterosexual. And I can talk about banging chicks because I'm a heterosexual. Now, you may wonder to yourself, Zen, why did you tell us this? Why did you tell us that you're heterosexual? And why do you feel a need to tell us what we probably already know? Well, to make a point. This is a response video to Gina, Italian Stallionette. Gina, how you doing? You did a video recently about flaunting your gayness. And I think that aside from stating your point, and very well, I must say, you also brought up some questions that you seem to be confused about. First of all, if I say enough with the gayness already, that doesn't make me homophobic. It only means I'm tired of hearing it. And there are some of us out here who are not homophobic in any way, who have friends and relatives and neighbors who are gay, that don't have a problem with that, who, when we go to vote for same-sex marriages, who would welcome you into any church that we went to. But the problem is, as I see it, for at least some of those gay people that I know, when they come into a room, especially if there are people in the room that they don't know, they find a need to announce what their sexual preference is. Not only announce the sexual preference, but make it an issue. Talk nothing about them and their significant other, or them and their spouse, or them and whatever. And the entire conversation that they have is all wrapped up in their sexual preference. I dare say, if I walked into a room, be it heterosexuals, gay people, or both, and I spent my time talking about nothing except the fact that I really dig girls, when I leave, they would think I was some kind of a freak. You see, when you make your sexuality an issue, then other people make your sexuality an issue. And yes, the tide is turning, and we do need to give equal rights to people, whatever their sexual preference might be. But if that's all you talk about, and I'm not saying that you do, Gina, because I've watched many of your videos and you don't, but if you make it an issue, then it becomes an issue. And I understand that, that's your life, that this is what your life is about, and so obviously you're going to talk about it. Mom is 89 years old, the woman I take care of. She's 89 years old and a stroke victim with her right side paralyzed. And I listen, I hear her phone calls, and I see her talk to other people. And her entire conversation is about her age, about why she's in the chair, and about the things that she can't do. Now, it's not that she wants to bring anybody down, or it's not that anybody's particularly interested. It's just that that's her life. It's what she deals with on a daily basis. And so that's what she talks about. She talks about her experience on this planet. And I understand that gay people, and heterosexual people as well, do the same thing. They talk about what's going on in their life. Another one of the problems you have are the stereotypes that you see on TV. The four gay guys, gay guys for a straight guy, or gay eye for a straight guy, are stereotypical gay men who apparently heterosexual men have no idea what style is about. You know, you have gay here on YouTube and many other places. You have play things like Gay God, and you have that show that I mentioned, and Will and Grace, and even in a show like Will and Grace, they make a huge issue about this individual being gay. It's a huge issue. Part of the show is always about that. Why can't they just show a person who goes to work every day and who happens to have issues because he's treated differently because he is homosexual? Why not show that he is just like everybody else, that there's not a huge difference in him? The only difference in him is that he's attracted to men, and that happens to be who he sleeps with. The gay people that I know, they don't walk around lisping all day long, and they have jobs and they perform their jobs without any reference to the fact that they happen to be homosexual. The same as I go to my job and I work without informing everybody at work that I'm a heterosexual guy, or what is I do. So I hope I'm getting my point across here, is that if you make your sexuality an issue, it is an issue. I understand that things have to change, and I understand that the only way that can happen is if people understand what the lifestyle of what a gay person's life is like. However, be that as it may, sometimes you don't want your gay friend to come to your party or to be at your house, because you know why? Because then the conversation's only going to be about him being gay and how gay he is. And frankly, I like to just play cards without talking about how heterosexual I am or how gay he is. I just want to play cards. So maybe some people who have a problem with you mentioning homosexual subjects need to back off a little bit and realize that that's your life, and it's your channel, and you have a right to talk about anything you want to talk about. On the other hand, maybe if you find that every single blog is leaning in that way or is about you being homosexual, maybe you realize that sometimes people just aren't interested in hearing it. Sometimes they just want to hear about you and the kids and your political views and laugh with you and cry with you and enjoy your company, regardless of your sexual preference. I hope that made some kind of sense. And until next time, good to see you, Gina. This is Zen Archer.